Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Terrell. It's lit. This is gonna be a pick a card. What's good, my returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button. Same for your section. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick a cards and general readings. So tap in and hit the bell. That'd be swell. If anybody would like a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. I'm about to show y'all the decks. I trust y'all are doing good, doing well, doing great, doing phenomenal. It's a choice we make each and every day. We're gonna answer this question. How can you restore your hope for the future? 1:11 on the clock, okay? How can you restore your hope for the future? When I said that out loud, it kind of sounded like a joke. It kind of sounded like a joke. I don't know why. Because I feel like people walk around like, of course I'm hopeful for the future. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, my nigga, and then it's like people be alone with their thoughts. It's like, maybe you don't really, you know what I'm saying? You could look dire. I don't know. We're gonna see what comes out, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all the deck. And I got some other cards to accompany the reading, Notes from the Universe and Abundance, Spirit Junkie, and Isis Oracle cards. And I also got like little things, so you could use that also to use your intuition and see if you want to pick that deck or not, okay? So the first deck I got is the Crystal Power Tarot deck and this Kipling Monkey Keychain. Okay, so use your intuition. How can you restore your hope for the future? Is it this one? Pile number one. Pile number two, we got the Golden Tarot deck. And this time I got you. It don't got no batteries. It don't, it's not on, but the Golden Tarot deck and the Tamagotchi is pile number two. How can you restore your hope for the future? Use your intuition. Pile three is the Lover's Path Tarot and this Star of David. The Star of David and this Lover's Path Tarot. So use your intuition. How can you restore your hope for the future? Okay? If you're watching this on a playback, there's going to be timestamps, so you could go straight to your section, okay? If you're watching me on live, we're going to go to pile number one. Okay? Make sure y'all drink your water. Yeah, getting stronger. Mm. What we doing? Okay, I'm going to talk to God. I'm going to talk to God. We about to go to pile number one. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Terrell. It's lit. You picked pile number one, the Crystal Pirate Tarot deck, and this Kipling Monkey. You're gonna see how can you restore your hope for the future. Okay. Clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Okay. Dun, dun. This song is called "Rising to the Top" by Kenny Burke. It was the extended mix. Okay. So I had a little bit more instrumentals in there. All right, so you picked this Kipling monkey. I looked up this monkey and it says something about it's supposed to be something about the story of Jungle Book. Okay, something about the story of Jungle Book. Let me see something right quick. Que pasó? Barbecue sauce. Oh, this song is "Ain't Nobody" by Shaka Khan, and they got the extended mix too. Okay, so let me see. Let me look this monkey up right quick. I did look it up myself, but let me see right quick. One second. Okay, because of the brand's connection to Rudyard Kipling and his classic book, the Jungle Book. Okay, the monkeys symbolize adventure, fun, and the playful spirit of the brand. So fun, adventure, and playful spirit. So maybe you embody that, but we're gonna talk to God, okay? We're gonna talk to God. All right, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ones that fuck with me. Of the highest and white light, thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for problem number one, making sure we're all protected during this reading, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals. If anybody's trying to affect my crown chakra, I rebuke them in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, amen. Okay, let's see what's going on. So the note from the universe that came out, right? As far as restoring your hope for the future, Power One. When you look around you at those in the world who flourish, thrive, laugh, and love, those whose lives are filled with friendships, adventure, and abundance, aren't they more often than not, first and foremost, the dreamers? So keep dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Okay? Whoa, coincidence or did you just luck out? Wink, wink, the universe. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop believing in yourself. How can you restore your hope for the future? Okay, I don't know. Maybe in the tarot we're gonna see like what happened that made you like feel disheartened or feeling like not hopeful. Maybe it's people played on your channel. Okay, maybe y'all can relate. Let's keep going. I'm looking at look when I said that them two people popped up. Keep playing with me. I am in sync with the flow of life. So this is about going with the flow. This is I don't know. I just feel this energy of like satisfaction, like at the end of the day, or maybe like last laugh energy, or something like that. Okay, so maybe that will restore your hope in the future. We gonna see. Oh, Jatu Sada. That's why I saw the high priestess, Pisces energy. All right. Let me see something. All right, clear any interference with these cards. Okay, let me see something right quick. All right, let me get two cards on the table for pile one. I didn't even say what happened here. But let me get two cards on the table for pile one. What happened that they need to restore their hope? What's going on with pile one? So I know folks talking shit, not of swords. Let me get two cards on the table for pile one. Clear out any interference with these cards.
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking at the lovers, Gemini energy. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. So there could be maybe you chose to commit to a person, maybe a person, the person of your dreams, or you chose to commit to your dreams. Okay, and you know how to be like when people get married, to be like for better or for worse. I feel like even with whatever commitment that you make, okay, it's like for better or for worse. So it's like Mm. I just feel like in life there be hills and valleys and shit like that, and something about knowing how to go through the storm, like knowing how to make it until the sun is shining again, or something like that. I'm thinking about this Fab song. I don't remember what song it is, but clear any interference with these cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. This could be about love. Let me get okay. So maybe it's about love. Clear any interference with these cards. I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. So this could be about somebody that was deceptive to you in love. I take care of what I value. So you could have been dealing with a user. I don't know if we're gonna say abuser. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm naturally creative. So I don't know, like you was dealing with a fire sign, maybe they like finessed you. I don't know. Take out it resonates. I'm looking at the chariot. Something about moving fast. I'm looking at the moon card at the top of the deck. So the Queen of Wands and the Moon card. It's giving witch bitch. Okay, we trying to be cool. Okay. I don't know, like somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody was trying to move faster than you wanted to, or something like that. Also, something about like a dream stealer. Okay, what's the question? How can you restore your hope for the future? I don't even know. I don't even want to say like what I just thought I read on the paper. Hold on. If it comes out, I'm gonna tell y'all like that's what I thought, but I don't want to say anything. Clear out any interference with these cards. Look, the high priestess. I don't want to say anything. Clear out any interference with these cards. So look, I don't know if maybe a Queen of Wands. Look at this bitch came out. She came out upside down. Came out again upside down. I am not. So this is somebody who's not creative. Okay. So this person could be jealous. Queen of Wands in reverse could be jealous individual. So yeah, so it's like somebody who don't, maybe they gave up on their own life or they gave up on their own dreams, and it's like they want to make you do the same thing. So they could be doing like the something, maybe they did something with your lover or something. I don't know, but I'm looking at the double card. Only said what I said as a resonance, like what I'm saying, like you would feel like that already, like confirmation. But what's the question? How can you restore your hope for the future? I was gonna say something else. I was gonna look up the Queen of Wands right quick in reverse. Revengeful, unfaithful, quick to take offense. Quick to take offense. You know, you just being alive, this person could be offended or some shit like that. I don't know. But I'm looking at the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I protect what matters to me. Nine of Pentacles. You could be protecting yourself from this energy. Okay, especially if you could be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. It just made me feel like you could be somebody that's doing something on your own, Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, and it's like, dang, like niggas don't want to see me do good. It's like, I don't know. You could be self-sufficient, but you could still feel some type of way about like, oh, people don't want to see me do good. But if this is, I don't know who this is to you, but depending on who this is to you, you gotta know that everybody is not that person. Okay. So clear any interference with these cards. Some of this Queen of Swords. I mean, this Seven of Swords. Clear any interference with these cards. Some of this Seven of Swords. Okay, so this could be like somebody's like a dream destroyer or something like that. So you could restore your hope in the future by getting away from this person, not sharing your dreams with them. Clear out any energies with these cards. Maybe also something about dreams. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles came out again, and the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody wants to do something to still kill and destroy your work or your independence or your self-sufficiency. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I take the time I need to nurture myself. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Take how it resonates with you. Could be a reader or you could be a Pisces. Or very intuitive, a spiritualist. My intuition guides me to the truth. And then I'm looking at the Sun card. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. Okay? Maybe something about your optimism. I don't know. I was going to say something about gratitude. I was going to say something about shit coming to the light. You could be somebody that, the high priestess knows secrets, but she doesn't speak all of them. But you could be exposing something about this person or something like that. Maybe the truth of who you are is seen. I'm looking at the Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. Okay. There could be somebody in your energy that don't want you to experience this deep kind of love. This could be like a home wrecker. Okay. So that can make you feel like lost hope for the future. I just feel like mm, I'm looking at the double card. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Something about your leisure time. Something about your leisure time, you being free to act on your endeavors, act on your creativity. That's all the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is, I don't know who this person is to you, But it's like somebody who feels like their own dreams are destroyed or something. Like it's like I don't know what I could tell you, but it's like don't be around this person. Don't be around people like that. Okay, be around people that's like you. That's got I don't know something about the same thing to give or something like that. I'm looking at the Ten of Wands. If you are in a relationship with this person, it could be very burdensome. Ten of Wands. Okay, I did see the Moon card, so it could be some hocus pocus involved. Okay, I'm looking at the Death card. Now, when I looked down, I wanted to say, well, I saw future, but I thought I see like funeral right quick. When I look real quick, but look, I'm looking at the Death card. It could be transformation. I let go and embrace new beginnings. And I'm looking at the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. It's like whatever. If somebody's doing something against you, it's like what goes around comes around type shit. You're in the sync in the flow of your life. You're in alignment. So it's like, don't worry about this. I kind of feel like that. Like, do your thing. I kind of feel like that. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands. So you could be like, you don't trust this person. Okay, you should know who I'm talking about. You don't trust them. Okay, you keeping your distance. It says, I love and care for myself first. How can you restore your hope for the future, Power One? Just stay focused. Okay? Just stay focused. Whatever it is you're doing, like every day, your routine or whatever like that, remember why you're doing it. Reinvigorate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Commit yourself to it. Don't let this person get in the way. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands, exactly. You're not gonna let this person get in your way. Okay. I was gonna say something else, like I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too. But yeah, stay focused and this person, they're gonna be like, I don't know, the devil something about having a time with this person. Look at the devil again. And the star card, the King of Cups came out. Let me see what this King of Cups talking about. Three of Cups. This could be somebody that's working with this person in conjunction with this person. I don't know. It's just giving play all day energy, but it just feel like people who don't want to do the work, they find the easiest way to get something for nothing or something like that. Three of Wands is giving like interception energy, like Three of Wands, like, oh, let me get that. Three of Wands, your ship's coming in. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is for you. Something about something about you maintaining this energy, whatever work you're putting in, and whatever you're doing to maintain your self sufficiency. Okay, I'm looking at the Magician. Okay, you got all the tools. You got you got all the tools you need to make whatever you want to happen happen. Depending on who these people are to you, the reason why you could be feeling some type of way is like, dang, like I wish y'all felt better about me, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, don't 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 look at yourself through people's eyes, especially if they're jealous of you. Which really like beats me. Like I don't understand like how they're jealous, but they want to do shit. They want to fuck your life up. But it's like they're jealous, like they want to be like you. But it's like if they really thought about it, if they was like you, there would be somebody trying to fuck their life up. So it's like, would they really want to be like you for real? So I don't know. It's kind of twisted. It's kind of weird. But we gotta find these niggas and we gotta stay away from these niggas. Okay, we gotta stay away from. As soon as you identify them, stay away. Okay, them and their friends. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles. This could be family. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, legacy. Maybe something about what you doing for the family name, or I don't know. But it says I celebrate everything I achieve. And behind here is the Magician. This could be the family that you're creating from your own self. Okay. Yeah, I'm finna wrap this up though. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, keep putting that work in. I have everything I need to prosper. I'm looking at the Two of Swords. These people conflicted. They don't know what to do, but it's like control. It's like I don't got control of my own life. Let me control yours. But it's like what? Even if this was like a destiny swapper, because I'm about to read what this say, divine destiny. Even if this was like a destiny swapper, it's like nigga, I don't know, because me personally, I could kind of relate to this, and it's like I haven't looked at their charts. I haven't looked at their charts. If I was fucking with them, and if I had looked at their charts, then maybe I could be like, look, you could find fulfillment in this. I feel like saying an obscenity. Like you could find fulfillment in this. Like this is for you. This is your paper. Look at your paper. This is for you. This is what you like. This is what you're supposed to be doing. But it's like if you couldn't get your destiny together, get your shit right, why would you think you could get somebody else's shit right? But anyway, I'm looking at divine destiny. Power one, it says the divine warrior is within you, helping you to continue with a worthy path. Even during times of difficulty, when faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be by bringing more wisdom, focus, or intelligence. So I mentioned focus. So something about how you could restore your hope for the future is either bring more wisdom, focus, or intelligence, or give it to God, surrendering it into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. So something about like remind yourself of who you are. Something about maybe you want to call your power back. Okay, maybe some meditations around that or some frequencies around that. Calling your power back and everything I said on here. I'm gonna get a fortune for the love. How can power one restore the hope for the future? Arms around me. All right, power one. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. I kind of feel like this for like some, I don't know why I want to say like bitter folks. Because it's like, this is saying that you doing the same thing, like insanity, unless you're okay with it. But like, if you're okay with it, this is saying something like, this is, when I read this, it's like somebody don't know that. It's like you didn't realize if you always do what you always done, you'll always get what you always gotten. But sometimes you need like a bird's eye view instead of like detailed, zeroed in on what you got going on. So I don't know. Something about like zoomed in and like zooming out and like seeing effort where your efforts really going and is it giving you the results that you want type shit. Okay, so maybe you want to do something different. Use your discernment if this is for you or not or whatever. All right. Or if you see these folks that keep coming at your neck, keep coming at you, know what I'm saying? Keep coming at you. I mean, look, you watching this video, they gonna keep whatever. If they dealing with being uncreative and shit like that, they're just gonna have more of that, okay? And I don't know, my dad told me a dream deferred makes you sick. So these people are still alive and you know what I'm saying? It just made me feel like a little bit like dis-ease or something like that. And you gotta be careful because I feel like some shit, it could be like contagious. Like, I don't know. I feel like certain mindsets, you know, I could be around people and you start talking like them because I don't know, it's like you trying to relate. You know what I'm saying? You trying to relate or something like that. And then you gotta be careful because next thing you know, you could be having their mindset and shit like that. You don't, it might not be conducive to your destiny. So use your discernment. We about to go to power two. I appreciate you tuning in, power one. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We about to go to power two and see what's good. See what's good with them. All right. Okay, we're gonna see what's good. This song is called "Keep on Moving." This song is called "Keep on Moving." Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Don't stop. Don't mind me, this little intermission. Intermission for all the 200, 300 people in the back that they don't want me aware of. Oh, yeah. This song's called Keep On Moving by Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul, from my soul to yours. Now, but whatever, this is the name of the group, alright? I think it's a group. Keep on moving, don't stop. Alright, so let's see. Do I need more space? Yeah. Oh. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Trail. It's lit. Let me turn it down. We're gonna see how you could restore your hope for the future. Okay, you picked the Golden Tarot deck and this Tamagotchi that got sprinkles on it. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. We about to talk to God. So, pile two. How can you restore your hope for the future? I trust y'all are doing well. It's a choice that makes each and every day. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Alright, I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick cards and general readings. So tap in, okay, hit the bell that as well. So let's talk to God and see what's going on, right? God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, of the highest, the sun of white light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Power 2, making sure we're all protected during this reading, and we got clear and concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord. So we're looking at this card, Notes from the Universe on Abundance. This looks like a nice card. Okay, so what's it say? Dearest, Power 2. Let me turn this down. Power 2, I wish for you flowers and sunshine, gentle breezes and clear skies, calm seas and rainbows. But perhaps most of all, I wish for you the glorious breadth of experiences you are now poised to receive, so that these tidbits are mere icing on the cake of a life that's rich in adventure. Huge hug, the universe. So, in case you needed a hug, it's a huge hug right here from the universe. So, that's what's up. So, that can help you restore your hope for the future. And then, I don't know, I just thought about these sprinkles, right, on here. And it says something about mere icing on the cake of a life that's rich in adventure. Maybe something about cake. Maybe something about sweets. Icing. Okay. I don't know. But, okay, so let me see. The Spirit Junkie card that I got, it says, I'm ready to go big, rise up and step into my power. So it's just making me, well, it's all these colors here, so it's making me think like all the chakras are aligned. But when I read this, I thought about like the solar plexus, like empowered, like the sun, go big. I don't know if I was gonna say go big or go home. I guess if the sun's too bright for folks, like I don't know if they go home. You know what I'm saying? They put some sunglasses on. Baby, I'm ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. So you could be in a spot where like you know what to do, you know what I don't know. It could be like fear. The opposite of fear is faith. Okay? It's like fear, you believing in something that is not real. And then, you know, with faith, you believing in something that you cannot see, but something about faith making it so. Faith making it a thing. You know, fear could be a thing too, but something about not giving your thoughts too much, not giving your power away, okay? Stepping into your power. It says, I'm ready. So maybe I'm ready. I don't know, I'm thinking about SpongeBob. So, but maybe you had to get ready. Okay, so maybe at one point in time you was not ready, but you had to, something about preparation. All right. Let me see. Clear out any interference with these cards. What's going on with Pals 2? How can they restore their hope for the future? What's going on?
Oh my god.
I'm looking at the Four of Swords. So I don't know, somebody's meditating with God. You know, faith without works is dead. I seen this, I don't know if y'all peep these little cartoons. All 400, 500 y'all in back that's listening. I don't know if y'all peep this like spiritual cartoons. And they're like, well, there's one that was like, this guy, he was praying to God, but like that's all he was doing. And he expected whatever he wanted. I think it was a job. I think he expected it to like fall in his lap like he's waiting on God. But it's like he wasn't putting no applications in. He wasn't going for no interviews or nothing like that. So make sure you taking action. I'm looking at the King of Wands. I'm looking at the Magician. Mm. Clear out any interference with these cards. I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking about this saying that goes like, uh, energy in motion stays in motion. Energy that's not in motion, like it stay like that. So something about, oh yeah, this song, keep on moving. Okay, keep on moving. I'm looking at the Sun card and the Moon card. There could be some type of, okay, take it out resonates. There could be some hoes doing magic on your path. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. But there could be people doing magic. I'm looking at the Three of Swords, hurt people, hurt people, hurt people. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. Clear out any interference with these cards. Let me get one card on the table. How can you restore your hope for the future? I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is about lack. This is about not having it physically, or even a state of homelessness, like on the inside. Like, I don't know. I was gonna say ET phone home. Maybe somebody want them to phone home or some shit like that. I don't know, because it just don't go with the rich and adventure. I just don't feel like it goes with the rich and adventure. Rich in adventure. Go big, rise up, step into my power. Okay. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands energy, Wounded Warrior energy. I'm looking at the Fool card at the top of the deck, Aries energy, the Six of Swords. Something about trusting yourself, trusting your ancestors, your spirit guides, trusting yourself. You can't have faith and fear at the same time. So, something about faith in it. You know how people be like, y'all, Rover's taking notes. Make sure y'all write this down. You ever heard of faking it till you make it? What is like? What if you was faithing it till you make it? That's a good one, right? I know y'all niggas gonna like that. Put that in your video later. Anyway, let me you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all shout me out because my angels and ancestors gonna be on deck. But clear out any interference with these cards. The Magician came out. Something about seeing it. I don't know. I was gonna say something about seeing is believing, but something about you seeing it in your mind's eye before you see it physically. The Magician, the Four of Swords. I'm looking at the Five of Wands, and this bitch is in the cut taking notes. Okay, look, listen. How can you restore your hope for the future? I'm looking at Judgment. Like I just feel like don't worry about these hoes. Like look at this hourglass. Something about something being only a matter of time. Again, I'm looking at the Three of Swords. Tell me about this Magician for power too. Clear out any interference with these cards. How can they restore their hope for the future? Something about you got your own magic. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your own magic. Maybe you're not using it to hurt people, but you got your own magic to make your life, to create your life. The Ace of Pentacles came out. Earth energy. Okay. So you could be meditating. I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. Anybody sending me some shit to my chest, I should send that shit right back to you. I'm looking at the Two of Cups and the Devil. It is look, is this bitch gonna follow us? Like this, I seen the same hoe in the last read. It was the same Queen of Wands, fire energy, Two of Cups, the Devil. It's given like spiritual spouse. It's given like spiritual wanting to be a part of what you got going on. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands at the top of the deck. Communication, the Chariot, definitely progression and forward movement. Keep God close. How you can you restore your hope for the future? If this person's you saw the Devil, all about controlling shit. Keep God first. The Hierophant. I read some Isis oracle card before, and it said something about the goddess Isis wants all beings to be healed and free, or some shit like that. So that goes totally against what this person wants to do. So something about not being concerned or worried about human beings doing magic. Okay. I don't know why it's so funny. Well, I don't know why it's so funny to me, but something about that, something about you having your own magic, you protecting yourself, you staying close to God, that's above these folks. Okay, I'm looking at the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, got that water overflowing, got this love overflowing. Make sure you keeping up with your self love. And you know, this person could want to target you because of your self love or whatever they get from your energy. It's like, let's see about this Five of Pentacles. Also, something about maybe your lovers or any way they can trying to get your energy. Clear out any interference with these cards because you get your energy straight from God or something like that. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands, fire energy. What you need, energy. What do you halt? Who goes there? Okay. I'm looking at the Four of Cups, boredom, not interested. And I feel like it's to this energy of lack, okay? I was outside and this lady came to me like, I know they be sending hoes, but this lady came like all frantic and shit. And it's like, my nigga, I'm not the one that can help you. Like, I don't know who told you anything, but chill. Like, what? We're not doing this. Nobody, oh my goodness, nobody's doing none of that. So just be aware of like somebody coming to you like they're in lack, like they need you for something. But it's like they need you, all the people in the world, they need you though. Okay, it's like what? I don't know. Especially if this is somebody who was disinterested when you was around them, or they acted disinterested. Some of this Nine of Wands, clear any energy, any interference with these cards. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Some of this Nine of Wands for positive. Clear out any energies, any interference with these cards. Some of this Nine of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you got all the love in the world. These folks know that you're a very loving individual, but you've decided not to love folks who deliberately hurt you. I feel like these aren't people that you just cut off one, like after one time. You know who these people are. So you're gonna be like Maya Angelou and you're gonna believe them for who they're showing you that they are. And I'm just talking, but I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This self-sufficient energy. These people see you in a self-sufficient energy. And I say these people, so maybe it's more than one person, but the Five of Pentacles is about lack. And you being around these people is like now you've got something for yourself. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords, self-induced prison, and I'm looking at the Nine of Cups. These are two opposite cards, but somebody's in a self-induced prison. Something about your work, something about you being self-sufficient. This reminds me of pile number one. I mean, how can you restore your hope for the future? Now, if this is for the person that's trying to, I feel like attach to your energy. I think I hear a siren outside. It's the police. What? Three of Pentacles, King of Cups. I think it was a King of Cups. Now I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Keep on moving, don't stop. How long is this extended mix? Y'all not gonna believe it. It's almost 30 minutes. It's like 24 minutes. You know, that's when they really would play some songs and people would be, I don't know when the song came out, but people would really be dancing. You know what I'm saying? They would go out and be like, they'd go out intentionally like, I'm going out dancing. And they would play the dance mix. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. We gonna keep on moving. I'm looking at the Five of Swords. How can you move? Okay. Here's the thing. I don't think, because I was about to say something to the folks that's trying to get into to your energy. I feel like that. They're in the Five of Pentacles. You could be in a self-sufficient energy or something like that. And it's like, how can they restore their hope for the future? I don't even think I'm supposed to be talking to them people. I'm not saying they're lost cause. I'm just saying I'm not sure they're my demographic. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Even though these niggas like, seek me out. I don't think I can help you, sir, ma'am. But let me see. Let me try. Let me see, man. Somebody that you could always start from anywhere. It's never too late. Okay. The first thing I would say is like look at your own paper, and that could be painful for somebody to do. That's why they don't want to do it. They don't want to look at their own paper. They don't want to look at their own life. They don't want to look at their own house. They don't want to look at their own whatever the fuck they got going on. They want to look at what you got going on. Well, the first thing I would say is that you got to look at it so it could be better. But and if you don't want it to be better, like some people are so bitter, they're like, fuck it, I don't even care. Then it's like, what can you do with somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people gotta want it for themselves. Don't get too caught up in this person. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. I'm looking at the Two of Swords. Something about your work. Somebody wants you to feel like you don't know what to do about your work. You do know what to do. It's what's it's what's having you be self-sufficient or something like that. Maybe they don't like what you do, but it's making you self-sufficient, so it doesn't matter what they like. It doesn't matter, okay? But I'm looking at the Five of Wands, like somebody wants what they say to matter or something like that. But it doesn't. You're grown, okay? This person, they want to hit about it. No, I don't know if they want to hit about it, but mm, this, I don't know, man. Keep your wits about you. Step into your power. How can you restore your hope for the future? I hope I'm not stretching this out. But I'm looking at the Two of Wands. I'm looking at this. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm looking at the Isis Oracle card. Cartouche. And I was just talking about fear. Okay? This person could be trying to put some type of fear in your heart, but this person is fearful. That's why they got so much to give to you. I just feel like don't pay the person no mind. But anyway, look what it says. Cartouche. Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Choose to release it. Come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to, to think or speak more positively when they are around you. So even if they're talking shit behind your back, they're gonna be talking positively when they're around you. And something like that, I don't know, take how it resonates. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively well for you. So make sure you speak in positive affirmations over yourself, affirmations of strength, protection, and spiritual growth. Okay, that's gonna work for you. Okay, using your words. Also, when I was reading the Bible, right? Or maybe I heard this from somewhere. Something about faith comes from hearing the word of God or something like that. And not just like, I mean, it's good to read it quietly or silently too, but something about hearing it. I didn't, and I feel like that's true, but I did get that from somebody though too. But something about hearing it, like hearing yourself say it, it's like different than just listening to it quietly or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna get a fortune. I'm gonna wrap this up. Man, I just feel like this person, if they want to get caught up, because the universe, I feel like the universe is giving you a huge hug and is giving you well wishes for flowers, sunshine, gentle breezes, clear skies, calm seas, and rainbows. Okay, you're cared about. Be willing to receive, because whoever this is, they could have been, you could have been receiving something from this person, but it's like, I don't know, like maybe sometimes it was good treatment, maybe not even good, bare minimum treatment, and just lack nastiness or something like that. And it's like, don't be open to that, okay? Mm-mm. Look at this. I wish for you the glorious breath of experiences, like to experience life, to create the world that you want to see for yourself. All right? Yay. All right, so pile two, you will have good luck in your personal affairs. Okay, so that's what's up. You will have good luck in your personal affairs. Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery or can resonate with you in whatever type of way: 2, 9, 12, 19, 30, 42. That's your reading. Thanks for coming through. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. You gotta go to pile three. Okay? Gonna keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop on. Alright, so pile three. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you kindly. Interacting with the channel, because like, I'd be confused. I'd be confusion because it'd be so many people that say, but I don't ever see them. But I appreciate y'all making yourself be seen and stuff. So okay, so let's talk to God. All right, let's. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundance Road. It's lit. You chose pile number three, the Lover's Path to Row, and also this Star of David. Okay, I kind of want to look up the Star of David right quick. I don't know why I didn't look up any fun facts about Tamagotchis, but this person could have wanted you. I don't know if y'all still watching Film Power 2, but somebody could have wanted you like a little gigapet. Like they wanted you on some. Because you know, on the Tamagotchi, you feed them, you could discipline them, you make them, you clean up after them and shit like that. But I don't know. And then you ever woke up and like they went to the bathroom and you didn't clean up after them and then they could have died or some shit like that. Maybe somebody wanted you like some type of filth and like I don't know. It just felt very low vibrational. But something about something about choosing to release whatever will lower your vibration. But anyway, we on pile three. I'm sorry, y'all. So what am I looking for? Well, if you've been here, thank you so much for hitting the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all total zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick cards and general readers, so tap in, hit the bell, that'd be swell. If you like a personal style for my DMs, I done got you. So pile three, how can you restore your hope for the future? Let's see. In Kabbalah, it says the Star of David can symbolize the connection between God, Israel, and the Torah. In the Kabbalah. Hold on, I got a chart right here about the Kabbalah right here. Look. So what happened? the connection between God, Israel, and the Torah. God, Israel, the place, God, the people, or the seven virtues: kindness, severity, harmony, perseverance, splendor, foundation, and royalty. Okay, it has seven compartments. Do it? Let me see. I guess it do got seven compartments if you count it around. So anyway, we're gonna talk to God Power 3. We're gonna see what's the relevance and everything like that. How can you restore your hope for the future? Keep on moving, don't stop. This song is called Back to Life. However do you want me? It's an extended mix too. I guess you know what I'm saying, it's all extendos. I don't know, but let me see. Let me talk to God. Alright. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, most I folk with me of the highest and white light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Power 3, making sure we're all protected during this reading, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord. Alright, so Power 3, the note from the universe on abundance card that came out. Look at this. Look at all the colors. Reality. Okay? It's not that you are weak and dream of becoming strong, poor and dream of becoming rich, alone and dream of having friends. That's not reality. But that you are already strong, rich, and among friends. Yet, at times, you dream that you're not. Silly, the universe. You know how you think could make something true. Like even if it's not, it could make it true for you or something like that. But let me see. Also, something about being mindful of people around you. But or somebody trying to feed like seeds of doubt. I feel like agents of the devil love to do that, like feed seeds of doubt. Don't let it take root. Don't let it yeah. So maybe you could have felt alone. How can you restore your hope for the future? Okay, exactly. This song is called Back to Life. Back to reality. What? And that's a reality right here. So something about snapping out of it. Okay? Snapping out of it. Maybe being present, being here, being in the here and now, not giving into illusions or anybody else's version of reality for you in your life or something like that. Because it says that's silly. Something about giving your power away. I just saw the power card, which I believe is a strength card. This is the spirit junkie card that came out. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. Excuse me. I am not afraid to shine. Okay? Owning my power inspires others to do the same. So you're inspiring other people. I want to say, believe it or not. Ripley's believe it or not. I don't know. But you're inspiring other people. How can you restore your hope for the future? I mean, some people, their hope could be restored for the future if they feel like somebody's looking up to them. Like that's what I feel like with this energy. Like people's looking up to you. People are inspired by you. Okay. I'm gonna read that Isis Oracle card at the end. But it do say soul retrieval. Okay? Something about you being a power source. Being mindful of the people that you spend your time with, your energy with, who you talk to on the phone, everything like that, okay? Because something about, I don't know, you could be I don't know, like a type of sponge or something like that, where you feel the energy, and just make sure you don't You don't internalize it. Okay. Like something about observing. Okay. I'm looking at the Princess of Cups came out. Water energy. Bragwin. Bragween. Let me see. I got this book right here. Ever do you need it? I don't think this is the right book. Let me see something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold tight. Ever do you need me? I don't know. These people, whoever this is, I don't know. It's about people, but something about maybe feeling needed. Maybe feeling needed or something like that. I don't know. Let me see what Princess of Cups say. It's somewhere. I wonder if all books got the same order. Like, is Cups always first? Well, let me see. Princess of Cups. Okay, boom. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Gentleness, intuition, and invitation. I don't know why I couldn't say that word, but an invitation. I was gonna say something else though. Like I was gonna say something like invasion. So take out resonates, okay? Maybe something about invading your privacy or something like that. Take out resonates. I don't know. It's so interesting to me because people could like say things about another person and like they'll believe what they're saying about that person. I think they believe it. Or they want that person to believe it. But it's like something about you are who you are. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just hold on. How can you restore your hope for the future? It says gentleness, intuition, and invitation, loyalty, grace and talent, emotional receptivity, and enticing invitation. Enticing invitation. Okay. See, look, I'm looking at the Queen of Spades. I don't know, man. It was like I'm looking at the Five of Spades. I'm laughing because I'm. It just look how she looks. Princess of Cups. It's giving me like tea party energy. Like you want to come to my tea party? Like we're gonna be having tea and shit. And I don't know. I'm a water sign, but y'all didn't ask me. But I remember when I was young, and I had like a tea party, like legit. That I had everything decked out, and I had this fruit punch. I had this punch bowl. Like I don't know. I don't think I was double digits yet. But anyway, I had this punch bowl, and I invited my brother, and he was so uncouth and unorthodox. He was drinking from the punch bowl that I set. Like I told him, you don't know, you have no manners. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, dismiss him. I'm looking at the Five of Spades, Five of Wands. It's like he was drinking straight from the punch bowl instead of using the little spoon, instead of using the ladle to put it into his cup. Okay, but that's the energy that's giving me. Like somebody wants to come to your tea party and they want to fuck shit up. And it's like, the Princess of Cups is like a gentle energy. That's what it said. So it just made me feel like maybe you're gonna step into a somebody you're owning your part. Yeah, you're gonna step into it. Transformation. You're gonna change, transform. Scorpio energy. Persephone, Pluto. I'm looking at the Six of Cups. People that was close to you, kindred spirits, familiar energies. I'm looking at tradition. Oh, we always do things this way. But it's like I wasn't around when y'all made these rules. Yeah, what I gotta do with that? If that's amongst y'all, let it be amongst y'all. Something like that. Anyway, I don't know. Now I'm looking at wisdom, the high priestess. Tradition. Tradition is the hierophant, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see something. Yeah, the Hierophant. Conservative approaches, wisdom, kindness. If anybody's trying to focus my solar plexus chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Go back to the pit of hell where you belong. Okay. Me and one card on the table. Clear any interference with these cards. Look, I seen the look of the devil. Temptation. I'm saying go back. All of y'all bitches doing this magic. Go to hell. Look, these folks is really living on hell on earth. Okay, here's the point. Don't let nobody drag you to hell with them. And hell is to me is a state of mind. And even if it is a place for real and legit, I feel like it would be like, or wherever we go, I don't know. I just feel like it would be more of like whatever you've been doing. So it's like, where has your energy been at? It's like, I feel like it would be like that. But who am I? But anyway, let me see. How can you restore your hope for your future? Something about you changing. Something about you cannot change. You can't change the people around you. You got to change yourself. Me, or you can't change the people around you, but you could change them people around you. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, let me see. Yeah, these folks spying on an innocent person. They crying because they left out. I don't know. The five of cups in this deck, it makes me feel like Wilma, like the Flintstones, like let me in, like you locked me out. But really, it was the little dinosaur. Do you know? Well, he was a little bit. The dinosaur would lock him out, like he would think it's funny or some shit. But anyway, let me see. Let me see. Whatever do you need it? Clear out any interference with these cards. Let me get one card on the table. So something about you, I don't know. It just makes me feel like a little fierceness. I don't know, but it made me feel like a little bit of fierceness. I'm looking at this Three of Cups. So maybe something about options. Maybe somebody wanted to make you part of their harem. Okay, it's four likes in here, zero people, which beats me out. It's four likes in here, but whatever. But I don't know. Maybe somebody wanted you to be a part of something, like a group of hoes or something. I'm looking at the Eight of Spades. Okay. How can you restore your hope for the future? I'm looking at justice, Libra energy, fairness. I'm looking at sacrifice at the bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at desire. Hold up. Talking about this Princess of Cups. Clear out any interference with these cards. Talking about the Princess of Cups. Okay. Balance at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy. However do you want it? Let me see something right quick. Okay, this is Temperance. Seven of Pentacles. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Seven of Pentacles is putting that work in. Seeing whether or not it's worth it to continue or something like that. Somebody could feel like they invested in you, so they want their return on investment. This could be somebody that at one point in time they was taller than you, or they was bigger than you, or they was older than you. Look, I wish, I don't know, but to be honest with you, this shit with the likes and shit, this shit is new. It's just been going on for like the last week or two, and it's like what the fuck. So we just gonna see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna breeze over it because it's weird. But anyway, I'm looking at the fortune. So I don't know why I was gonna say safety box, security box, deposit, or something like that. But somebody could have had something about the time, money, energy they've invested, and they're like, oh, in my time of need, you supposed to come through or some shit like that. I don't know. Something about I don't know. Maybe somebody taught you something. I really feel like somebody did something. Somebody was doing something for a reason to get something out of it or something like that. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I don't know. I guess it depends. Something about the seven of coins. Oppression. Okay, this person's been oppressing you. This bitch. been oppressing you your entire life. Take out resonates. Or they put a lot of time, money, energy into oppressing you. Okay? You could be a gentle soul. They feel like, oh, I could just do this because this person's just gonna let me. And it's something about you transforming and you owning your powers. Because I don't know, it kind of give me like doja energy. It kind of give me pushover energy. And you don't have to be any of those things, but something about maybe you was silent or you was quiet and somebody felt like that was you or something like that. Okay, so about you have to show them. You have to show them or something like that. I don't know, but owning my power inspires others to do the same. Something about you not being afraid to shine. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords. Okay, mental prison, Three of Swords, Three of Arrows, Five. It says, okay, whatever this is, like, how can you? So you could have dealt with like a whole lot of trauma and a whole lot of. Cause I'm gonna read the Soul Retrieval card at the end, but like I've seen like meditations and shit like that, and from what I understand about soul retrieval, it's like times when I don't know. It just when I think about it right now, it makes me think about like times when like you got out your body, like you got out of your character, like you got you know what I'm saying, out of this gentleness energy. And then that's how these folks would be, especially if these are energy vampires, that's how these folks would be feeding off your energy to have you in a constant state of being trapped in your head. How am I going to get out of this? What am I going to do? I'm so hurt. Why are they doing this to me? Shit like that. This could have awakened you, and then you could be in a self-sufficient energy, Nine of Coins, or maybe something's awakening you right now about you owning your power, and maybe you could see somebody else, and you could be like, oh, like I don't know, there could be somebody that you're inspired by, and they could give you the nudge and to like go ahead, like the little fire under you, to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step into my power. I'm gonna own my power as well. How can you restore your hope for the future? Clear out any interference with these cards. Talking about this transformation for Power 3. Something about you putting the work on yourself. Clear out any interference with these cards. Something about going within. Now transformation is also the death card. It's the death card. Mm-hmm. Old makes way for new. I don't know. I was gonna say like it's gotta be, if for you to want something new. I mean, I guess you gotta look at the old, but the old makes way for new. So maybe this is like an old way of people would do things, oppressing others, having people in fear, working alone, working by themselves or some shit. Clear any interference with this card. Some of this transformation. Queen of Coins and the Two of Staves is looking at me. Earth energy, Queen of Pentacles, mind on their money, money on their mind. Princess of Staves. Okay, I mean, this could be somebody looking into your life and seeing that you're stable, that you're. I mean, this is also wife energy. This would be about a wife. This would be about a widow. Take how it resonates. I'm looking at the Princess of Staves, Three of Coins. I don't know. Somebody could want to work with you, or they're working with some other people to look into your life, spy into your life. If somebody didn't want to work with you, it's like they could be looking into your life ahead of time, so they could. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they're looking for. But and then not only that, but it's like what? I don't know about y'all, but I don't even read cards on niggas. I don't even like people that I see on the day to day. Like I don't even read cards on niggas. Like I do these readings. I might watch readings about niggas, but some of this transformation for Power 3. Clear any interference with these cards and with this live. clarity interference with these cards. Talking about this transformation for pile 3. This constant fighting and wanting to put you in hurt and shit like that. You know, you could have witnessed people fighting like around you, maybe when you was younger, or maybe not, but maybe you didn't speak up, like they wasn't paying attention to you, like they was fighting amongst each other, and you would just be to yourself like hurt. Okay, something about your psyche. I'm looking at awakening. Which is awakening again? The sun card. Achievements, satisfaction, marriage, contentment. Maybe, I don't know. You could have been very intuitive. I don't know why I want to say as a child, but something about maybe you saw the truth about like an unhappy marriage or connection or something like that. I'm looking at the 7 of staves. Get back, bitch. You don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me 6 feet. I'm looking at desire. Okay, desire. Chariot. You could desire this person to leave you alone. You could be moving away from this person. How can you restore your hope for the future? I just feel like something about handling something, like not running away from it, like handling it, owning your power. Cause depending on who this is, if this was a lot of abuse or oppression, even when this person's not around you, you could still feel like their presence or their influence or some shit like that. I feel like I don't know. Something about getting that shit out your system, getting it out your system. I'm looking at fertility, growing something new. I'm looking at love. Never knew what I was missing. I don't know, but maybe you're gonna have love in your life. Maybe there's gonna be somebody that's gonna love you. Okay. Yeah, desire, temptation. Use your discernment. I'm looking at the 10 of cups, 9 of coins. I don't know, like what? It just made me feel like whoever these people are. Now this could be family because the 10 of cups and the devils right here. It's like soon as they get a whiff, I don't know if it's good things happening in your life or in anybody's life, but as soon as they get a whiff of good things happening for you, it's like here they come. But it's like I don't know. You know how people think about like the devil energy like that, like. Mm, it's like soon as good things is happening, whatever, like they want to destroy, kill, destroy. So you know, I just feel like read your Bible and protect yourself. However it is that you do that, taking action, owning your power, remind yourself of who you are, affirm to yourself that you're strong, you're rich, and you're among friends. Period. And if you got any inkling or any idea to think differently than that, think about who would say some shit like that. Okay? A fucking joker. Okay? A joker, a clown, a loser. So what's this King of Spades? Fire energy. Take whatever I say as it resonates. I'm looking at contemplation and the 10 of arrows. It just feel like miserable. I just feel like remember when I was like this in another video, like mm-hmm. It just feels miserable. Like don't be around this person. They don't like your happiness. I almost want to say they don't like anybody's happiness, but I feel like something about yours is like they got some type of vow to make you unhappy to do everything to the best of their ability to make to put an illusion over you, maybe to make you feel like you're not a star. Because I saw the star card. Talking about just love. That's the truth, Ace of Swords. Talking about this love. Clear out any interference with these cards. Something about you're lovable, you're loving, and somebody could have wanted to cast some type of illusion so that folks wouldn't give to you, so that you would be looking like, why they acting like that towards me? But I feel like you just got closer to God, and God made you more sufficient within yourself, more empowered within yourself, so you're not looking to the crowd to give you anything. And I'm looking at the three of arrows in contemplation. So somebody's contemplating how to put these daggers in your heart. There's some shit like that. I'm looking at wisdom, the high priestess, and the eight of spades. And the queen, I don't know what, I don't know. I feel like this, all these readings, like this, power one, two, and three, like they've been having this common theme of some hateful bitch trying to fuck some shit up. I'm looking at the four of coins. I mean, this heart chakra is like, it's open. With this man in the back, it just gives me limerence because he's not really there. He looks like a phantom. I'm looking at the ten of staves. Hmm. Something about you taking something into your own hands. Maybe you're gonna step into your dark feminine energy, or I don't know, dark masculine energy or some shit. But and that's gonna make you happier. Cause something about your ego, something about you standing up for yourself. I'm looking at the fortune. Clear out any interference with these cards. Talking about justice. The power three. Talking about this justice. We ain't gonna do that. So these folks try to approach you in your dreams and try to suggest something about suggestions. Something about suggesting things to you, maybe in your dreams. That's why it's really important for you to affirm things over your own self. Two, two. Two of staves, what is this? Two of arrows, two of staves, two of wands, two swords. Two, two, triumph, which is the world's card. Okay, something about these folks seeing you on the big screen and you being prosperous and shit like that. Okay, how can you restore your hope for the future? Okay, I think I answered the question. Okay, step back into the reality that you're creating for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna read this soul retrieval card. So you may want to do some soul retrieval meditations online. Okay, soul retrieval or meditate for yourself or whatever. One, two, three, four on the clock. Soul retrieval, and it could be multiple people that is eating off your energy or something like that. You need all that back because you got shit to do. Okay. Isis healing goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing, power three, through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. So you can lose parts of yourself through trauma. And somebody who's doing the most to traumatize you and shit like that, call your energy back. Okay. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process. Let it go, let it flow. Knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. All right? So it's lit. Just let it happen. I'm going to get a fortune and I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, shout out to y'all 600, 700 people in the back that think I can't see them. But I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. So power three, what's it say? Your skills are needed by others at this time. So make sure you outside. I don't even know why I want to say showcasing your skills, but like And then I was gonna say something about skillet. Somebody's skillet. I don't know. Maybe somebody's a chef. But yeah, your skills are needed by others at this time, and maybe that's what you need to know, because there could have been somebody trying to feed some mess into your head, like, oh, you're not strong, or you're poor, you're alone, and some shit like that, and that's not the truth. Okay, or maybe that your skills aren't needed. Your skills are needed by others at this time. So put it out, okay? And you're already strong, you're rich, and you're already among friends. So it's lit. When I think about like something Italian, like spaghetti or baked ziti or something, I don't know. Or something like that. I don't know. Lasagna. I don't know. I don't even think about it. Anyway, that's the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, Power 3. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, like I said. Subscribe to the channel. And that's all I got to say. Check out your zodiac sign read if you haven't seen them, okay? Peace out and later on.